where are the romantic leads now? Where's our George Clooney? Where's our Matthew McConaughey? Where's the Golden Retriever guy? Okay, where's the t-shirt wearing, emotionally available, forehead vein throbbing, I love you guys? Hey, welcome back to Pretty Girl Movies, the channel where I talk my movie shit all day long. Because honestly, who else is gonna say it in the way that it needs to be said? Like, truly, who else is gonna risk upsetting a few fragile fanboys just to clear the fact that a rom-com should make you feel something in your soul? And that maybe, just maybe, romance isn't just a subplot or like a quirky side mission. It's the whole point. And if that makes people mad and clutch their Blu-ray copies of Heat a little tighter, so be it. I'm me. I'm willing to die on this hill if I must. So now today, we're not just talking, okay? We're not just spilling tea. We are gathering. This is an emergency summit, a full-blown soft girl intervention we have going on here. Because there is a problem. And I don't want to say a problem, it's actually a crisis. And it's not just weighing on my chest, but it's really deep in my soul right now. It's deep in the place where I still cry during proposal scenes. It's deep in the place where I still believe someone might chase me through the airport if I said the right thing. Why don't rom-coms hit the same way that they used to? Like, and more importantly, where the hell is our Hollywood romantic lead? Like, we don't have one nowadays, which is, ugh. Because honestly, y'all, really, we have lost the plot. And I want answers as to why the plot is lost. So, let me set the scene for you. I'm in my soft girl area right now. Like, it's late. I've got my annual rom-com binge queued up. Like, I'm comfortable, no socks. I've got leftover food. I've got my LED lights on, and I just have Netflix going on my skin as I'm watching. Because of course it's always asking, "Are you still watching?" Yes, I am. So I press play on my little comfort classic, 27 dresses, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, 10 Things I Hate About You, so on and so forth. And I'm having a really great time, of course. Like, I'm grinning, I'm kicking my feet. I'm rewinding scenes because I love them so much. But then I tried watching a new one, like a recent streaming rom-com, and it suddenly really just feels like I'm watching a sponsored ad for milk. Okay, everyone's pretty, the lighting is crisp, but the feeling just isn't there. It's missing. It doesn't feel like love. I don't feel butterflies. I don't feel tension. I don't feel like these two leads even like each other much. Like, I feel like I'm watching two people read lines and then just go separate ways to film like a skincare ad or something. And this leads me to a spiral. A real deal spiral. Like the kind where you start with a movie and then you just end up Googling what happened to this genre. Like, I was looking up old interview clips, revisiting behind the scenes clips, just rewatching airport scenes and like the highway taxi scenes, whatever. Like, they were my therapy. Like, I spiraled. Because rom-coms, they're not just movies. They are emotional comfort food for me, okay? They are soft landing pads. They are how some of us learned how to have hope, be vulnerable, how to have tension. And it's okay to want things. And that's how we process the fantasy of being chosen. Okay, they made us believe love could be dramatic and silly, tragic, joyful, chaotic, and just deeply sincere. But now, the genre is lukewarm. It's giving leftovers. And I don't want to accept that. I absolutely refuse. So let's start with the face of the rom-com. The romantic lead. Whew. Where are they? Like, where are the romantic leads now? Where's our George Clooney? Where's our Matthew McConaughey? Where's the Golden Retriever guy? Okay, where's the t-shirt wearing, emotionally available, forehead vein throbbing, I love you guys? And I just don't mean I want to bring those back. I do want to bring that back, but we don't need Matthew McConaughey. Sorry. We don't need them. Sorry. No disrespect to them. But where are the new actors from this generation with that same pool that they had? Like, they had charisma. They had the ability to walk into a room and just have instant chemistry with anybody. Like, a plant, a stranger, like anybody. That wasn't just acting. That was presence. That was, I'll make you believe in love again with me with one more smart energy. And I love it. Like, look, George Clooney could make a man blush with a raised eyebrow. McConaughey said, frost yourself with this whole chest, and somehow it worked. And that wasn't in the writing. That was just casting. That was charisma. That was, this is a stupid line, and yet I'm fully on board because of how you said it and because you said it. You know what I'm saying? And let's just not forget the kings outside the white guy rom-com, okay? We have Idris Elba. We had Morris Chestnut. All these men walked into everything like, I'm about to show you what some grown-ass love feels like. And I was eating it up. They were like lighting candles, pouring you a glass of wine, apologizing correctly when they messed up. And I miss that. Like, where is that energy now? Nowhere to be seen. Like, don't get me twisted. We're not lacking for attractive people. That's not what I'm saying. Everyone is pretty. Too pretty. The apps are full of them. But being pretty does not equal being romantic. Like, you can have the 8-pack, you can have the good looks, the jawline, and still just have the emotional depth of a sponge. And the truth is, studios aren't casting based on romantic chemistry anymore. They're casting for just vibes, for promo aesthetics, for how cute the couple looks in a trailer thumbnail, or how many followers they have. And that recipe is just not working when it comes to rom-coms. Because what we're getting now is just like room tip romance. Just two attractive people doing light flirting banter. And it just sounds like they're coworkers. Like, it sounds like they're coworkers at a networking mixer, and it doesn't sound great. And I'm sorry, but rom-coms aren't just supposed to feel like we're networking here. Like, let's just really unpack this chemistry, because that's where the genre lives or dies. In the golden era of rom-coms, late 90s, early 2000s, I believe, chemistry reads were a non-negotiable. Like, you couldn't cast two leads unless you knew they could make sparks fly. And I'm talking, we had to stop the screen test because the tension was so much energy, and like, oh, are they together? Affair rumors energy. But now, studios just cast two people that are hot, and they just kind of pray for the best. Like, you can see it on screen. There's no tension, no fire, no history. They're just reading the lines in their own way. Like, they need to bring back that chemistry reads. Like, put the actors in a fake coffee shop and tell them to order a latte without flirting, or while flirting, sorry. And if he can't make Almond or sound like he's flirting, then that's just not it. That they can't go together. I'm sorry. And don't even get me talking about the enemies to lovers where they hate each other, and it's just a difference in male preference. Like, that's not enemies. That's just a disagreement. Be so serious. And when I hear we used to date or they have history, I better feel that tension. I want the jabs to sing. I want the silence to say, I absolutely haven't forgiven you for what you did 10 years ago. I want that we have a past and we're both trying to pretend we don't care still energy. I want that. Eat it up. Like, case study here. Gun Bao. I root for him. I do. He's got the rom-com look, the charm, the comedic timing. Set It Up was adorable. I was sold on that. He had a little chaos, a little heart, enough softness. But then Anyone But You came out, and I felt nothing at all. It was like just watching two coworkers at a team building retreat try to pretend that they used to hook up. And it was no tension. It was just kind of vibes, in my opinion. That movie felt like someone put, like, a rom-com outline into a content generator, and it just kind of they just hit shuffle. Like, it hit the beats, but it just didn't move me enough. Yeah, that's another huge problem though. Rom-coms have stopped selling the dream. They started selling the settling. We should settle. Like, once upon a time, rom-coms gave us grand gestures, airport chases, rain-soaked declarations. Like, a person could be standing in front of another person saying, I'm just a girl, asking you to love her. And we loved it. Like, now, if he remembers your coffee order and he doesn't ghost you, it's like a goddamn marriage proposal. What the heck? Like, we used to get poetry. Now we get soup. Like, literal soup. The new grand romantic gestures is just a guy showing up with soup when you're sick or something. Like, And like, look, nothing was wrong with Soup. I love Soup. Soup is great, but Soup isn't cinema. Like, it's not magical. Where is the magic? Like, where is the moment that makes you believe in love again? Anybody see it? Because I don't see it. And then let's talk story structure. Okay, the plots, don't get me started. If I see one more fake dating setup where nothing interesting happens, I will scream. Like, you're faking a relationship for weeks and there's no tension, no moment where one of them almost confesses too soon. No, I didn't think it'd feel real, but it does moment. Like, what are we doing here? What's the point of the plot if you're not going to commit to it? And then when did enemies to lovers get so soft? Like, the hate now is just passive aggressive disagreement. I really want real resentment. Like, I want betrayal. I want the real, I can't believe I ever trusted you. And now I hate myself for it still, for still wanting you. Like, I want that. Like, make me feel the mess. I want to feel like I'm in the mess. Like, bring back the actual slow burn. Let it simmer. Let us ache. Like, I want the lingering glances, the near kisses that get interrupted, the accidental touches that means a little too much. Like, I want to scream at my screen because these two idiots won't just admit that they are in love. I'm not screaming at my screen anymore. And then the music, where's the music? Where's the music? Like, rom-coms used to have soundtracks, music that actually made the scene. Like Hall & Oates in 500 Days of Summer, the music in Begin Again, like the music in The Holiday. Like, now it's just kind of like all royalty free background music. It's background noise. It doesn't give the emotional punctuation that it needs to give. Like, music used to tell us how to feel in a scene, and now music is just there. Like, you don't even pay attention to it. And music is a powerful tool. I hate it. And then same with the locations. Rom-coms used to just feel like I was stepping into a postcard. Like, New York in the fall was so pretty. London in the rain. The small, quirky town where everybody's business is everybody else's business. Like, everybody knows everything. But now everything's kind of just shot in like a generic Airbnb in a parking lot behind Whole Foods, and we can tell. It looks terrible. Like, give me cinema. Give me some aesthetic. And make me believe that this love story could only happen here. Like, you get what I'm saying? And then don't get me started on side characters. Where are the actual best friends? The messy roommates, the overinterested coworkers who offer bad advice, but they mean really well. Now the best friend is just like a contact name on a phone. And like, I want dialogue for them. I want pep talks. I want the best friend who yells, "You love him, you idiot!" Like, where are they? Like, I don't see any real best friend in these rom-coms anymore. Like, the side characters are very essential. They give the story dimension. They remind us that love doesn't just happen overnight or like in a vacuum or something like that. But now I've heard people say, "Oh, maybe people just don't want rom-coms anymore." And to that, I say that's lies. That is such a lie. Like, romantic TikTok, it exists. Fan fiction, it exists. Like, people are writing 100,000 word love stories about cartoon characters and minor celebrities and things such like that. Like, people are romanticizing eye contact on the subway because people want love stories. They just want a good love story though, and we don't have that anymore. And like, rom-coms aren't dead. They're just in a coma. And it's lazy writing, bad casting, and it's executives who don't believe in sincerity who's killing the genre. They're killing the genre. And I'm standing here like, hello? Like, trying to give it CPR or something. Like, what the? Because when rom-coms are done right, they make you believe again. Okay, you believe in love and connection and second chances and someone seeing your mess and still choosing you. It makes you believe. So, yeah, Hollywood, make me ache again. Like, make me scream at my screen again. Make me believe that two fictional people might ruin their lives for just like one chance to get a kiss or something like that. Like, bring back chaos. Bring back longing. Bring back the grand gestures and the weird flirtations and the unspoken tensions that last just long enough. I need it all back. Like, give me two people who shouldn't work, but do. Give me people who fall in love slowly and then it just hits all at once. Who will make me believe, sorry, that maybe, just maybe, there's someone out there who'll sue you in your worst moment and still show up. Like, we all want that dream. So let's that dream again. Please. Sign me. If you're still here, you're a real one. So drop your favorite romantic rom-com pairings in the comments. I really want unhinged ones. So don't just do the safe ones. Give me the unhinged. And also tell me like the rom-com moment that still emotionally wrecks you. Like, let's talk about this in the comments. I'm so excited. I will give you mine's first. Mine's is the proposal scene at the end where like he comes back to New York before she leaves for Canada. I love that. Every single time makes me cry. But yeah, besides that, you already know the deal. Subscribe if you want more feelings. Yeah, and I'll see you next time on Pretty Girl Movies, where I talk my shit, cry over some fictional love, and I just refuse to let the rom-com dream die. Bye.